All right, what's up, guys? We're back here again with our just quick rundown. One thing you need to know about each of our top six quarterbacks. I'm Evan.
I'm Brady. We're happy to see y'all back. Let's get it going, Evan.
All right. You can go ahead and jump in first today.
All right, let's go. Number one, we've got Patrick Mahomes. Obviously the new GOAT now that Tom Brady's gone, which is sad to say. Last year, the man had 5,250 passing yards, which is absolutely insane. And this year, he's got an offense that's got more experience, and they're fast. Sky Moore is fast. Kadarius Toney's fast. All they got to do is stay healthy, and that man's going to have some new Tyreeks running around that offense, and it's going to be really hard to stop him. I don't expect much of a drop-off from the 5,250 passing yards, and I expect a lot of touchdowns out of him. So take him at the end of your first round, second round, or just however QBs roll. He needs to be the first one off your draft board no matter what. 2, got Josh Allen. He's always been the obvious number 2 for me. He's been that way for the past 2-3 years. He runs it, he throws it, and he consistently gets you around 35 touchdowns a year. This year, he added Dalton Kincaid to that offense. All I've seen this offseason is that Dalton Kincaid's got some serious hands. So expect a couple hundred more yards added to that offense and some more passing yards for Josh Allen. 3, we've got Joe Burrow. I think he's just going to come out of the gate with the guns blazing, and the Bengals are going to look like a real Super Bowl team within the first couple of games instead of kind of lackadaisically making their way to it like they did last year. I kind of expect him to throw for the same 4,600 yards. He may sit out a couple of games, but that's okay. I think he's still going to chuck the heck out of the ball, and Jamar Chase is going to be a huge reason behind that. 4, I've got Jalen Hurts. Last year, he was everybody's surprise guy. I don't think anybody expected him to blow up the way that he did, but he can throw the ball, and he can run the shit out of the ball. So expect even better numbers than last year. He's more used to that offense now. Everybody around him's more used to that offense, and they're also a little more healthy. The offense has done nothing but get better with DeAndre Swift, pass catching back. It's going to help those passing yards go up. It's also going to help open those run lanes for him and DeAndre Swift. 5, I've got Justin Fields. He's the next Vic. So y'all take him literally any time between rounds 2 and rounds 5, however your draft goes with quarterbacks. The man's going to go insane. His ability to break away on the ground separates him from anybody else that we have out here other than Lamar Jackson. He's the next guy on my board. His offense has done nothing but get better. Same with Justin Fields. Fields added DJ Moore, who's going to make his passing yards go up a ton. And keep in mind that Justin Fields really didn't get those passing yards going until the end of the year when they really figured out how to use them. But Lamar Jackson, he's got a whole new offense around him. Zay Flowers, Rashad Bateman, Odell Beckham, and Mark Andrews. Give me one good reason why he's not going to go out there and have the best passing season of his career. The man can also run the heck out of the ball. You've seen him make those jukes that everybody just drops their jaw and they're like, what in the world just happened? So him passing the ball like that is just kind of inevitably going to lead to more of those out-of-the-pocket breakaways that he's not really used to doing. He's kind of used to being schemed around his runs. So he's really going to see how to scramble now as a quarterback, and it's going to be fun to watch and lead to a lot of yards. But that's it for me. Evan, let's see your 6.
All right. So number 1, I have Mahomes, obviously. I mean, if just don't even think about it. If you're playing a quarterback heavy league, if your quarterbacks go early in your league, don't hesitate drafting them in the first. If they go a little bit later, just be sure if you want to get a good quarterback that you strike first and get Mahomes. Second, I have Jalen Hurts. I just think that after watching him last year, he is the perfect fantasy quarterback. He's just a true dual threat player. Everything he does within that offense just seems to fit his game perfectly. And I don't see him taking any steps back at all in the future. I think that he's just going to get better this year, and the offense is going to get better as a whole. 3, I have Lamar. I definitely agree with Brady. I think this is going to be the best statistical year of his entire career, up to this point anyways. We'll see what happens later on. But yeah, I mean, he's going to be passing. He actually has weapons for the first time ever outside of Mark Andrews, and it's going to be real fun to see. I have no problem taking him a little bit above ADP. I think it'll be really worth your while to get him and not let him fall. Don't watch him fall to ADP. Just snag him when he's there if you miss out on guys like Mahomes. I have Josh Allen at 4. It's a little bit lower than I normally have him. He's usually at my 2, but that's just how good I think Hurts and Lamar are going to be this year. This is nothing against Josh Allen. I truly just expect more of the same from him. He's always elite. He's always getting, close to 4,000 passing yards, and hopefully he breaks 40 touchdowns this year. I really think he will. Like Brady said, Dalton Kincaid is a big addition. All right, and then I have Justin Herbert at 5. He just got paid the most money ever to be a quarterback in this league, so it's time for him to go out there and prove it. I think he really wants to prove it. I don't think he's just here for the money. I think he wants to go out there and show everyone why he just got paid. So I expect him to have the best year so far in his young career. And I expect the Chargers to have the best year they've had in a good while. Everybody on the Chargers, I think, is going to be draftable this year, and playable weekly this year in that offense, all their major players. Justin Herbert should have a lot of touchdowns this year and make up for what was honestly kind of a letdown last year. And then finally, I have Joe Burrow to round out the list at 6. He might miss week 1 or 2, but that doesn't really matter. He's going to come in there ready to take care of business on a mission, going back to the Super Bowl. That's it. They're going to try their best to win every single game, because if he does sit those first 2 games, I'm assuming the Bengals are going to be at least 1-1, probably 0-2 though. So he's going to be day 1 trying to dig him out of a hole, and that's when Joe's at his best. So yeah. All right, guys. We'll link the full video with all our comments, or all of our quarterback commentary, in the comments. And hopefully y'all enjoy that. See ya.